25 Heartfire, Day 41, Alvis Terry gave me the Founder's Helm. I should take it back to Nemanda in Al Dirun. Only he stands there agreed to train me in restoration. In exchange, I am to tell Ronizithris that he is no longer offering training without guild permission. Before she will give Zerdan Nelfin's guild the permission, Sugar Lips Habasi wants me to find an ebony sword of white woe, that one of the guards in Balmora owns. The guard is stationed at one of the guard towers, using another weapon while on duty. Habasi thinks the guard will hide his treasure somewhere near his posture. I told Ronizithris that only he stands there wouldn't be offering training anymore. In exchange, he will train me in restoration. Ronizithris asked me to escort the scholar Itermeral, who is staying at the 8 Plates, to Pelagiad. What Roniz really wants, however, is a copy of Itermeral's notes. "26 Heartfire, Day 42, I asked Itermeral to follow me to Pelagiad.
So, welcome back to the adventures of Xiaoyu Ashwing. Actually, in the Hellish Mages Guild, trying to decide where to go next, or going on with those quests, and I think we just got this quest to escort Itermeral to Pelagiad. And to get there, well, not really a direct mage route. Let's see. Okay, Balmora Classic, could finish other quest there. Okay, let's go there. So
Balmora.
I think I'll drop that sword too.
Knight errant, how may I serve you?
Oh, I must use the door first. And this is a very smart teleportation device. If you think how old that mod
Share
is,
your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
it's a mod by Jog called Hellish. And it's smart because it's using standard doors, so all companions also are following you through the doors. And these doors are swapped by script, so vanilla script, and they work with companions, but you have different destinations, just enabling and disabling the proper door. Anyway, Balmora, we want to go back to Habasi and give her the sword that we already found. And Yashka is getting things from the Mage's Guild supplies chest for us. As you can see. She's a little overburdened. She should not be. I did give her something by hand. And guards are killing some creature, probably. She is still flying. Probably some spell did not get removed. I was testing a lot with companions, the companions mod. So probably I need her to get some magic effect removed.
Welcome, friend.
Oh, and here we are. Sugar leaves Abasi. This is another quest, but we're talking about a permission quest for the Halden Shore
Yes, here you are.
Thieves Guild.
After I gave her the Sword of White Woe, Sugar Lips Habasi permitted Zerdan Nelfin's guild to work at her former territory along the west coast of Vardenfell.
And so as you can see, That's one of the reasons why the Haldenshaw mod by Jog is another classic that integrates very well with the standard game. There are also quests where you can use some vanilla weapons and use them as items for the quest. Okay, so Dreamer artifacts, we need to go to Lahore, that's all for now. We are happy about being able to enable the Haldenshaw range of the Thieves Guild. Okay, so let's see if we manage to remove that spell. So, okay, this thing is done. And we must still escort Ethan Morrow. I don't remember if we already escorted him. Don't think so.
Etermeral's notes. Ronnie's a Thriss, don't just stand here. Go find Etermeral and get his notes for me. My patience is limited. Ronnie's a Thriss, well, do you have the notes or not? Ronnie's a Thriss, Etermeral has just arrived in Balmora and doesn't know his way around. He wants to be escorted to the halfway tavern in Pelagiad. I don't care if he makes it or not, Shiaru Ashwing. I just want a copy of his notes. He should be waiting at the 8 plates.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Interesting.
Under some
Go on.
we greet you warmly.
Oh, we already met him?
Is there something I can do for you?
Follow me.
Okay. So, we try to get a strider.
Interesting. Go on.
And see if things work as expected. In theory, I have this update to the companions mod, and now all companions follow, all followers should be able. He's still levitating. Should be able to follow properly. Hopefully, removing also the levitation properly. Get to test that. Now we need to go to Pelagiad. And there's no direct route.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
But in theory, we should be able to reset that spell. If I'm able to find it. Oh. He's enjoying the shadow here under this
Knight
kind
errant, how may I serve you?
of release. Okay, so we need to reach Pelagiad. So let's go to Suran, for instance.
Suran, 21 gold pieces.
And he's following. More or less. But my other companions there, in theory, they should also be following. But they in theory are scripted to follow using the local script. And the curious thing is, it is now raining outside also in real life. Sometimes. Now we need a mod that is changing the Morrowind weather based on the weather forecast, on the weather data from internet. So if it is raining outside in real life, it is also raining in Morrowind. The contrary is not yet possible, but I heard that MWSE your developers are working on that. I'm joking. Honestly, I think that the mod making raining in Morrowind while it's raining outside could be technically possible. And as we are near Sydney, maybe we could just jump down here. So we go to also we check the mod if it is working, and also
Prepare to die.
and also dismount right here, take a bath. Oh, companions are fighting here. Oh, I've been killed by what? This was unexpected. Maybe some druid or some higher level water creatures. But I wanted to go down here to visit Haldenshire, go to the Thieves Guild, tell them we got permission. But you know, that's always some dangerous creatures. We have plenty of more hiding dangerous creatures. Anyway, I need to fix that thing with the companion mods. I'm trying to add. I was trying to add the Lua script override standard companions, scenic traveling part of the local script, because I have a lot of them scripted in theory to with the all standard scripting to be able to do the local travel, but I did not have it working yet, it seems. Oh, now he's up there.
Knight errant, where would you like to go? Serve you?
Okay, let's go to this time. Try just Sidonin,
14 gold pieces.
so we can dismount there. Itamal is here. More or less works. I will test the skip rest of scenic traveling.
Finally, something.
We need to use this.
How are you?
And here we are. So this part works very well.
We make a special trip just for you.
And as you
Same
can
low
see, the
price.
Strider is just going back somewhere. And we need some food.
Why walk when you can ride?
Well fed. Also we have. Well fed also from the necessities of Morrowind side, because I'm using both Ashfall and necessities, and they are almost integrated.
I'm very happy
and
to
this
make your
is the
acquaintance.
Usual dance due to moving NPCs on the scheduling mode. Every now and then they do that. But as you can see, when you talk to them, usually they walk a little bit. So the plan is, you're not far from Pelagia here, so you want to go to Haldenshaw, tell the Haldenshaw Thieves Guild that they have the permission to walk here from the main branch of the guild, which is in Valmora. Uh-oh. And what I love most of the recent sound overhaul mod is you can hear the wood under your feet when you are so now I'm waiting for a mod adding the footprints when you are on the snow, because technically we can do that too. We just need some good artists making the proper textures. Or getting permission from some mod from Western Skyrim and get those from there. Not easy
I find
because the
myself in
textures
pleasant
format
company.
is
Please,
probably very
share your
different,
thoughts.
but you know, that's the thing missing, because technically we can use the same UI code used to change the sound to also add the textures probably. This is the mod idea. Do that. And this is the new secret entrance of the guild. As a secret passage here.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
And we got our share of the profit, and probably.
Certain Nelfin was pleased when I told him that Habasi gave her permission. Now he's eager to start business.
So we can start now real business for this branch of the
Certain
Thieves
Nelfin
Guild.
told me of a sunken shrine to Boethia in the sea northwest of Laod, beside the Daedric shrine of Ashurnababai. If I'm going to look for Boethia as weapon gold brand, this will be the place to start.
Oh, we got this.
Certain Nelfin
Hint?
wants a limeware platter as decoration for the bar. He told me that one of those could be found in the Census and Excise office in Sidonin, and another at Jobish's rare books in Vivek.
Okay, so we must steal this
No,
Langware
not yet.
platter, a classic. And now, a dancing lady out there. And now we can reach Lagyed. We lost Itameral.
Follow me.
Oh, you want to see the dancing lady, Summer Bloom? She's a little half naked, so better not. Well, I think I will display a little that should be. I have disabled the asphalt backpacks usually because they are super big. Conflicting heavily with any weapons or shield you may be using. But for now we are not using weapons or shields, so we can also display them. But honestly, I think that reducing the size, this size of the backpack would make things easier to accommodate. Headgear depending on weather, yes it is. But wow, with NWS Lure it's very possible. It's another good idea for a mod. For instance, I have the smart helmet mod. That is already. Ooh, what's that? A sort of swamp myconid with a poison fungus. How are my companion? Oh, Itamara has been poisoned. He's still levitating. Okay, not good. Oh. And I can heal him. So if you are a sport, you should use the recall and companion teleportation mods to fetch your quest NPCs you have to escort somewhere, but not to just you go to the destination and then teleport. The NPCs there, because it's too easy this way. We use that to get the NPC. And we are going to Pelagia.
Pelagiat.
And I'm also pretty proud of how increasing resolution of this very old science mod, the one that I use and that I prefer against all the other available, because they are being they look much better, much more similar to other more modern textures. And I love this
Pelagiat.
this old mod because it's the one having both writings in Vedics and Summer Blanc. The Myconid here, I think, yes, it's from surely from Michael Dark work. I think he updated the textures of an old creature from some other mods, but probably it has been included in the OOAB resources too. So over there we can see Vivek, and over there we can see Pelagia. Go this way. And this is probably one of the most scenic parts of the Scadian island. I have 3 replacers, so we have both mushrooms and root trees. Real gorgeous. And as you can see, my character is not more wearing the helmet because it's not raining anymore. There are no detected dangerous creatures around, so she's not using the helmet. When it's raining or when she realizes there are dangers, in theory she should automatically wear it. And the mod is for the player character, but in theory with MWC Lua you should be able to do something like that also with your companions. It's a little more complicated to do, but definitely something doable. It could be something I could add the companion mod in the future. I'm not sure it is worth the code doing something like that, because mod is already a little heavy because it's adding some features that are pretty complicated, but maybe it could be something possible for that, or maybe do a separated mod for that, but I'm sure it is technically possible. The leaves are very scenic, not very realistic because the particles are not super sophisticated, but every now and then they look really good. They are modern in my frame rate, obviously, but you know, I'm used to play with very low frame rate, no problem. I'm not on Morrowind for combat. I am on Morrowind to explore, to look at the scenery, to quest. Where are you going? Julian is always going. And this is Pelagos. So we should reach the town.
Halfway Tavern.
And I think this is where Ethan Marrell wants to go.
Peter Merrill arrived safely in Pelagiad.
Okay, I think he's happy now.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
How do you do?
Peter Merrill gave me a copy of his notes.
Okay, we got the notes. Oh, and we have also this quest to finish. We were investigating all this.
Don't only the happy hours.
I'm
Oh,
listening.
we have been robbed by some.
Go ahead.
That lady there, probably. And let's see if we can also show this mod. But I don't think I have done the quest part to be able. Basically, there's the Illuminial mod adding all these super nice faces and hair for the Imperial cult ladies, and also all these gorgeous robes that you can buy. But if you do the quest, at a certain point you can get some embrace from the ladies. It's pretty scenic, but also great music for that. But you must progress
Interesting.
with the quest.
Go on.
And we are not already there, so... Okay, let's go and
Welcome. If you wish to talk,
investigate
it's
a
really...
little more about that mother here. We have a quest for, I think, the false Myrel in Caldera. To investigate the mother of his friend here. Children playing.
Cliff Racer Gore Chaser flying through the air, a pocket full of salt rice and feathers in my hair.
Illuminial mod is
Your
great.
bidding, knight?
I'm not sure you can find it on the Nexus because probably the author did remove them from there. But probably it's available at Flickr somewhere. Okay, so I think
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
we are ready.
Melina Salabar believes the Telvanni may be to blame for her husband's murder. She says Antlas was once a Telvanni himself, and that they do not take kindly to traitors. She does not know where they might be hiding.
And we could also wear the helmet here, because this is giving us better personality, so we can investigate more easily this murder scene. I don't remember if I already did this, but maybe in a previous save. So she doesn't know a lot. Yashka, you come here or you stay out. I want to close that door. Right. And as we are mages more than thieves, we use this enchanted ring to increase our security. And we found an interesting note. Notice that due or thanks to the QQQ BBB mod, less clairvoyant Nerevarine. This is just a note. We don't know what this is yet. We must read it.
My sweet Melina, that night was wonderfulest of all. The light and the shadow and quietness and the rain and the wood. And you. Your smile, your beckoning finger, your lips. Antlas is so old. You know he loves his dusty books and experiments, not you. I can't stand the thought
And
of
so we
those wrinkled
found
hands
a
touching your
proof
body.
that there was a lover of the lady, and this murder is not something done by a wrong Telvanni mage, but someone else. Music from Muse? I don't think so. I don't remember honestly. It's I downloaded a pack of music, but let me check it. We can check it. easily, I think. I done a mod just for this, to be able to realize what music I'm playing. It's called Abbots Now Playing. So the song is called The Slopes of Sorrow. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but in theory we can also search about the track in the internet. And let me check it. I think it's from the Elder Scrolls Online, but I'm not sure about it. So probably yes, it's a package of music from the Elder Scrolls Online, but I honestly I don't remember from where I got it. So not sure. Okay, so we found this proof about the real culprits of this murder, and now we should choose
Your bidding, knight?
what we want to do.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
I found a note from Melina's secret lover. It seems highly likely that Melina poisoned her husband. I could show this evidence to the ranking Legion official in Pelagiad, and have Melina arrested. Maybe here I'm not really good with English, but maybe the meaning was, couldn't you kill for your love? I'm not sure about it. Anyway, we must choose if you want to help the lady and her younger lover, probably. She's telling us that her husband was probably a necromancer, something like that. All we want to tell the truth and tell the god that we found an incriminating evidence and go talk with Angry. But I think that's what we will do. Mostly because I don't want to track the necromancer and kill the poor necromancer in his cavern, just doing his business without even knowing about this, probably. But the problem is, we must find the chief commander of the Imperial Legion here. And he's an Altmer.
usually on the castle, but we have the scheduling mod, so people is moving around and we must find where he is. I remember that every now and then he comes
You've got the better of
visiting
me, so go ahead.
his high elf friend here, but he's not here now. So what time is it? 3 p.m. Where could he be? In the castle, hopefully.
Your bidding, knight?
And as we are here, we can do what Atronach saying. Born people do. Usually they recharge their magic absorbing potent spell, so use this. And also this is a tweaked, as you can see by the big radius. This is a really neat and simple mod by Dana, I think. Basically it just enlarges the radius of this enchantment from this spell casted from the Imperial altars and other shrines.
Where did
So
I put that?
it is able to also to heal your companions if they are nearby. And I think that's a great idea. The one thing that the one problem I found with it is certain of these special shrine spells are also used by some NPCs and sold to the player. So if you buy this spell, which is usually just targeting one person, you find that the updated version with a big radius is costing you a lot more magic, and you may be even no more able to cast it. So what I did is just duplicate this spell and use the version with a big radius only as a new spell used by the shrines. This way you have the standard spell you can buy.
Is there
you
something
can
I can do
from,
for you?
Trainers and use for less difficult spell power and still have the big radius from the shrine. That's, I think, the idea of increasing the radius from the shrine spell is good, because this way you can heal your companions fast and remove some annoying diseases from them. Anyway, looking for I think he's not a captain, he's just the commander of the fort, and I think he is often also visiting the prison.
Your bidding, knight?
But we must find a way to go there. And honestly, I don't remember how to. I know there's a door going there directly. Ooh, and let's be here. We can also do some target practice. So this way I will show you what's the problem with the H4 backpacks.
Reluctant.
As you can see, they are a little big. So, for instance, I'm playing also a more modern game lately, like Pillars of Eternity 2, and the game is very detailed. It has very good animations for the character, even if it's not very much used from a mere point of view. But you can see the animation pretty well and how the game is moving. When you have, for instance, a mantle is moving the your bow, for instance, your big sword a little, so they are not overlapping, and something like that I think could be possible also for Morrowind. So if we have a backpack, maybe we can, if the backpack is not so large, we could just move a little the quiver or something like that, or vice versa, move the backpack a little back, and so avoid this ugly overlapping. But you must use some backpack which is I think not so big. Could be not realistic, but well, it's never realistic to have a lot of things carried this way. Why are not we able to hit anything?
Die with honor, coward!
And I'm not able to make those targets avoid me. This is from a superstar mod. I tried tweaking the scripts on the targets, but they are always looking the other side. Even if you remove the animation, if you paralyze them, I don't know. And they are not easy to hit.
Escape while you can! You will bring me great honor.
Great.
Let me check my stats, because in theory I should not be so bad with the bow. Enchanting mods. I don't think I have enchanting mods. Maybe some of them adding an enchanting table somewhere, but mostly I have tweaked the game settings for the enchanting. So basically I can do less impossible constant enchanting without having to increase the character enchanting skill or intelligence in a cheating way, but it is still very difficult to do constant enchantments. And I have setting to reduce the basically when you do a potion of increased intelligence, you can do a potion that lasts for long but with less power. And if you couple these game settings with a mod like I think the one from Moonka Sky that is allowing you to just drink maximum 4 potions at a time, like in Oblivion, you understand that you can still increase your intelligence and be able to do a little better enchantment, but you're never able to cheat and get 1000 intelligence and do super powerful constant enchantment effect. So I think all in all, with just these 2 changes, you can get a good balance without doing something absurd like removing completely fortify intelligence, like the mods like the BTB settings like to do. I don't like this thing. I want to have all the game mechanics, and if I am able to limit them, good. If I'm not, I limit them by not abusing of them. But I think there are means to have a good compromise, especially since when we have newer mods able to do things that were impossible. And so I do just like that. Less powerful potions that can do longer effects in time, but less powerful effects. And so this part of the cheating with enchanting is reduced. And on the other side, the enchanting side, I can enchant something for 3 seconds and give me a boost, but the boost is never something super powerful. Just 10, 20 points, no more than this. It's obvious in theory you can still use 3 times an enchanting item and add 90 points of enchantments of intelligence or something like that, but honestly I don't do it. I just use that once. That is. So all in all, I'm happy with this sort of very low balancing. It is still very hard to make super powerful constant enchantments items. Anyway, let me check my statistics here. Spear, marksman, medium armor. I should have marksman. High. Where it is? Oh, here it is. Not super good. Maybe I need some agility. I should have something to increase agility. Well, this is fortifying attack. Could do. Much better. Ah yes, fortify attack always work. It's a great a great magic effect.
I might let you live.
And I'm also using a modded bound bow, so it is adding also this special arrow. These special arrows are not so powerful, they are more or less the same damage of an iron standard arrow, but they have the how is it called? The Capture Soul spell, I don't remember the exact name, but this way my mage is able to more easily get some field soul gems. It's called Soul Trap. Yeah, so this little enchantment makes for the mage easier. And also a fighter could use that using the bound bow.
Throw up 10. Now you die.
Okay, I think that's enough. We are not very good yet with the bow. We need more practice. But that will be for another time. Check if I can put some of these. Actually, let me try this way. Okay, first we put some ingredients here. So they are less heavy. And some of this maybe. Can we put them more? No. Okay. What I want to do is...
It just stood there, holding its tail and whispering. What did it say?
Use this. This is a weapon which has been given by Olin Laran companions. And I think this is... You need to sort of break this while hitting enemies for his quest to go on, but I did not that properly, so I'd like to see if it's all in. Ollie, I have your mace. I will use your mace. Okay, that's right.
You're like a child.
And in theory, this mace is powerful, but it should break after a few hits. And I hope Olin is... I did use a levitation potion instead of a feather one, so now levitating at very slow speed, and I'd better do this, get my cuirass of the Savior's Hide that I stolen from the Talfir. And now we can use the boots of blinding speed, sorry, with no consequences and get more speed. Daedric skill from no, this is a special Daedric skill meant as you are able to translate Daedric. It is from my mod, this mod. Where is it? I don't remember the name. Read aloud. So that's a Daedric skill, and the more scrolls with Daedric inscriptions you read, and the more Daedric letters you learn, and that is improving your skill, Daedric skill. So let me check if I have some scrolls.
Notes on the persistence of Oblivion streams.
Some enchanting scroll. This one, mana rape.
Step into the House of Troubles.
So we have already a good Daedric skill. We are able to read it.
Step into the House of Troubles.
But basically, each time you read one of these scrolls, your Daedric skill translation, Daedric skill is able to
Step
improve.
into the House
so
of Troubles.
you can reach a point where you can translate the whole text. And this is gradual, because you start just learning a couple letters and then you go and increase the skill very fast. So custom voices, you can add them. The mod is down for that. Problem is good free voices for the Windows standard are not many. Basically, the free voices available for Windows is a good one for a female character and a bad one for a male character. These are the free ones. There are third-party tool voices are very good quality, but they all need money, and so basically what I do is choose a female main character, so I can I can get the good voice for my Breton lady. If you play like a male, the voice is available, but the quality is much worse, and so that's not really a solution, except buying some more good quality voices. But technically, in theory, if you buy those voices and you are able to use them in your standard Windows, you should be able to use them with the mod. So you can read scroll, you can read dialogue, you can read books, you can read the journal, just for the player. Because making all NPCs read the dialogue, for instance, could be done technically, but we don't have the voices, the good quality voices needed for that. That's the same reason why previous programs like the Talking Morrowind never reached that point, because finding good voices is nearly impossible. And in theory, you could also use some MP3 voices, but who is going to prepare all those for Morrowind? So Recently, I think there's been released a new tool for voices in theory using some uh, neural network similar to those used to uh, increase texture resolution, something like that for voices that in theory should be able to uh, sort of get from some original voices and sort of duplicate it for different dialogue, but this is far from being something working at the moment. I think this will be, generally speaking, the future also for big video games titles, because if they manage to do something like that, it will cost much less to do full voiced games. But I don't think technically this is something we have already. Maybe in the future, but for now, Morrowind state of the art is, in my opinion, get good voices for your main character. If you are female, the standard window voices is good enough. Else you can try and buy some good quality voices. There are many. I think Ivona is one of the packages with good quality, but there are a lot of third-party producers of good quality voices. But you must pay them, and so that's why mod is using the standard ones. Let me check. There's a way to choose the voices. Basically, you choose your language code you want to use, and it will use the voices you have installed for that kind of English code. So in theory it should work with United Kingdom voice, Australia, Canada and India, but basically I think I tested with United Kingdom and Australia, but I'm using this one, the standard United States voice. For instance, the standard voices, the female one is good and the male one is not good. But that's it. Voice magic spell, they are for private user because I'm mostly using sounds from other games, so I don't think it's correct to release them officially. And so I'm all, as usual, available. If you want to contact me, I can give you the mod, but I don't think I will ever release it on Nexus or something like that, because I don't want to have problems. Also, honestly, that's another big concern recently for Nexus releases, because you know, releasing a mod like this, for Pillars of Eternity mostly. For instance, if I like to release a mod like this, maybe counting on the fact that I can remove it anytime if someone is telling me, you cannot release this, you have ripped the sound from another game. Okay, in theory I should not be able to do something like that anyway, because it should be standard Nexus politics to avoid getting this kind of mod uploaded. But there are examples around, especially with music, where this kind of rule is not so enforced. But with the recent changes in how the authors will no more allow it to completely remove a mod from their accounts, I think this could give more problems, because basically you're not more able to completely remove a mod, one of your mods. So uploading a mod for which you are not 100% sure to have permission could be even more complicated. Well, you could always say, oh, now it's a Nexus problem, not mine, because they removed from me the possibility to just remove the mod. But, you know, we will see how things go. But honestly, I think if you have the Pillars game or similar games, are no problem at all, because you already own those sounds in your folders. So, and honestly, I think if you like the games like Baldur's Gate series, getting Pillars of Eternity is a must, because so far it's a game that in my opinion is the one sort of a spiritual heir of those games, more than other games. Are good, but are not
your bidding,
similar to the gameplay of other games. Anyway, looking for okay, so we will try opening this door. I hope I can do it. Without being noticed. How can we do something like that? I don't think this is enough, but let's try it. Security boost. I need to recharge. Not easy. And I have this powerful ring with a chameleon 100% for 3 seconds and open 100 seconds. So this is something I can use once, basically. But it's a perfect mage thief tool, because you got super chameleon and open 100.
Your bidding, knight? Your bidding, knight?
Prisoners currently held in Pelagiad. Morbash.
Oh, here he is. He's patrolling the prison. So, High Elf. Angeril, he's called Angeril. You're out of uniform. Okay. Let's put on an official Imperial uniform.
Your bidding, knight?
Mr. Angeril, can we talk?
I have shown Angeril the love note. He believes there is enough evidence to convict Melina of her husband's murder. I should report my success to Falms Myril.
Okay, we did it. So basically, as you can see, the interaction between mods can be very complex. We have the scheduling mod, which is making a quest where you have to talk with someone a little more difficult, because you must understand where people go, must find a way to reach some places, or you have to wait the proper time of the day when they are more easily reachable. And a lot of people find this annoying because obviously it makes things
Your
harder.
bidding, knight?
But for sure, it's making also things more realistic.
What was that?
And we like that a lot. Okay, so this maze is pretty heavy. And we have a nice view. So our next step should be to reach maybe the Caldera Mages Guild. But from here, probably yeah. Let's check this. Not sure if the distance. Let's try. I'm not sure. Let's just try. Out of curiosity, if you use some intervention here, will we go to Vivek or will we go to Badmora? None of them. We crashed. Okay, it was sometimes until we crashed. I just hope to have a good save.
did I put that?
Okay, maybe it's better to not try that intervention. We just use every goal. Also, I have to do things fast because I need to stop in a short time, but we will try to reach at least Form's Mirror. And we do it as usual from our free for use
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
teleportation hub here in Hellish. It's free because we helped constructing the teleportation network, so we can use now
Caldera.
this to go to Caldera. Here is going somewhere. I don't understand why she's doing this sort of. Oh well.
Melina Salabar is in prison. Falms Myril thanked me for bringing justice to a murder in the guild, where the authorities would not. He rewarded my efforts with several magic scrolls.
Okay, so yeah, the Gabble Scrolls. We did the quest.
There has been a break-in at the Hlalo vaults in Vivek. They are heavily guarded, and contain some of House Hlalo's most precious treasures. Magic is suspected to have been involved, and the guild has been called in to help investigate. I am to report to Baron Allen for more details and to examine the crime scene.
And so these are new quests. Now, yeah, find a way to fix the lady here. I think it's some kind of animation glitch because she's always coming back there. I hope it's not something related to some changes
The sun and
in
moon
how animations work. But anyway,
the mind.
I think I'll stop here for now because
supper, maybe she'll let me go to my friend's house for the evening.
It just
kind
stood
of
there,
for me to
holding
stop,
its
but
tail and whispering. What did it say?
as you can see, that's pretty nice. I just want to show you this from the outside. Hopefully, not here, but the other door. And this mod is lovely because you can see the inside, and Form's Mirror is still there. And with this scenic view, Thanks for watching.
It is a pleasure, Outlander.
And hopefully
Do you
see you
require
next
my
time. Bye bye.
services?